Alright, hello everybody. We're back again. And today we're just gonna run through a little bit of Fendrana Drifts. We're gonna end up getting more than likely the thermal visor and the super missiles, because they're pretty much in a straight line from each other. I don't plan on taking all that long, but we'll see. I have a habit of running long on accident. So, I ran a good 16 test recordings for this episode. Mostly because, my recording software was dropping anywhere between 30 and 60% of the frames that were running through this. I ended up fixing that by the fact that I realized that I was trying to record at 60 FPS as opposed to 30 FPS, which YouTube only plays in 30 FPS. In case you guys didn't know that. So that'll, if you're recording and stuff, that'll save you on about half your file size. If only our emulator wasn't running very sluggishly off the bat, we might be off to a better start. So, that locked door over there, once we kill all the pirates, that's a map room. I'm not going to end up getting it, because I don't want to. And we'll skip that, make it go a little faster. Oh, jeez. Oh, and about the same time I uploaded the last video, I realized that on my overlay, I had 3 artifacts highlighted on the little graphic there. And I had 2 artifacts listed in the count. Which, that was a big oops on my part. That's alright though. It's fixed now. Hopefully that didn't bother too many. Oh, and I got a clarification from the friend I shouted out in the last one. He initially did say Samus Tube, but then accidentally switched it to the Samus Tunnel later. So, we do have a confirmation from Inspector Cubone about what he said. I don't remember this area looking like this. Weird. Huh. I honestly don't remember that area looking like that. What is going on, and why do I think I'm playing the Japanese version? This isn't how this area normally looks. Maybe I'm just oblivious. So, as soon as this Let's Play is over, I kind of want to do another one. Don't know what I want to do though, because mostly I want to play games that are from my childhood. But, really, I just kind of... I kind of really don't want to do Metroid again that soon. Because I was kind of planning on doing Prime 2. Right after this, but it might be nice to take a break and do something like Wind Waker or Minish Cap or some other Zelda games. Maybe just a compilation video of me playing Super Smash Bros. Or something. I'm trying to think of other really fun GameCube games that I remember. Oh, hi, Space Pirate. How's it going? Did not mean to see you. What are you doing? I got that. I feel like I'm in the Matrix with all this slow-mo going on. We have Space Pirates to kill, and then this area should open us for or open up to our adventure. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's right, we can't do that. Why am I doing so poorly today? This is one of my favorite parts of the game, and I don't remember it for some reason. It's like gamma's really wonky in this area. Normally it's like way darker. Wonder what happened. That would probably explain why I didn't recognize that room earlier. So, next episode's probably going to end up being the TARDIS fight. Seeing as how I can't quite ramble on for a half an hour like some people can, but if I end up running like 15 minutes by the time I get thermal visor, I might actually just go ahead and do the TARDIS fight. So, we'll see. We'll see when we get thermal visor. So if you guys have any like ideas on what kind of stuff I can play for Let's Plays and stuff like that, it'd be nice for you to throw at me. Most of the stuff on my computer ends up being like roguelikes and stuff like that, and the frame rate's going to be a little better on those games. Mostly because it's not trying to emulate a system that's, what was it, 13 years at this point? GameCube was 2001, 2002, I think? Huh. Alright. And there's the solar system that we're floating around in. I don't remember which planet we are. Or one of the Mars-looking ones. Oh, hey, look, super missile. It's totally not suspicious or anything. I don't know why it would be suspicious. It's just a power-up sitting out in the middle of nowhere. We only had to kill about 6 space pirates to get it. Which is kind of nice of them, for just letting us kill 6 of them to get this. Oh, there's another save station up in here that we're probably going to save real quick at. Just because it's a good marker for power-up. Okay. So there's our first beam combo. And that would be super missile. It doesn't look quite the same in the overlay, because I couldn't find a really good picture that I didn't want to make up my own to represent it, so I used the one from the second game, as I did with the spider ball. That's the spider ball power from the second game. As the boost ball logo is actually from Metroid Prime Hunters, which was a DS game. So I used a little bit of bits and pieces for that overlay, but I'm happy with how it turned out. So it's all good. Let's go ahead and knock you out. just floating ball of energy. Hey, more missile doors. Okay, there's a fight coming up here that I'll be able to show you guys really what super missile ends up being. So I didn't really want to waste all the missiles just before a big fight. Okay, so we need our power beam selected, and we need our... Actually, I might not waste it on these guys, because super missile deals, I think, the equivalent damage to 5 missiles, which that's what it takes to fire. Whereas missiles deal the damage of 1 charged power beam. So, standard space pirates take 2 missiles. And these scumbags, I think, take like 3. But it's easier just to knock them out with the super missile. Because, it's just easy. Just shoot it at him. I don't know what's going on with the game right now. It feels really bright. This is kind of weird. I don't remember it being this bright. Maybe I'm just crazy. You guys take forever to show. Half speed. Boom. Nice and easy. Now our door's unlocked. Okay, when I was playing here on my test file over the weekend, I accidentally went down the wrong side. Luckily, we're right next to the exit. But I ended up by the entrance to that area, and I went down the wrong elevator. Oh, you won't trigger because I'm really not in the room. That's cool. There we go. Boop. So the next few episodes, I think, are going to be a little power-up sparse in terms of expansions, as opposed to the first, or the second and third episode, which had expansions for days. Oh, hey, cutscene. Oh darn, I didn't get to show the dynamic features of the cutscene, because the cutscenes in this game were some of the first dynamic cutscenes I'd seen, if not the first. They ended up, because like if you have your wave beam out at this point, you will have your wave beam out on your character, which I always thought was a really cool concept. So, our endangered friend, the Metroid, which actually I don't think is all that endangered, considering we have about 60 of them trapped in here at any given point. Actually, oops. Let's get around you, because I'd rather not get you off my head. So, Metroids, they're way easier to kill if you have Ice Beam. Because for some reason Metroids are very susceptible to the cold. So, just freezing them with Ice Beam, shooting them with a missile, it's a pretty standard combo. Oh. Let's figure out where we went, because that was my bad. Missiles, because that was also my bad. And let's just go ahead and miss that box completely. Oh, hey, thank you. Hated misses. Oh, hey, wait, there's a missile expansion over here. Let's go ahead and get that. Oh, or we can just fall. That's exactly what I put in the promise. The movement in this game can feel a little awkward sometimes. Okay, let's just create an occupational hazard for those guys. Yeah, if you free the Metroids, they'll end up hooking themselves to the space pirates. Where are you hiding, my dear friend? really don't need this much help. It's nice of you to give me that. Look. Is this frozen? What's up with this column? Okay, never mind. That's not gonna tell me. Okay, I needed missiles because over here we have an energy tank. I don't believe you need a super missile to blow up in the area. Yep, you can just do that. Okay. Yeah, we need another energy tank. I may have lied a little bit, I guess, about the state of our power-ups for this episode. I forgot that there was two just right here in this room. So let's go ahead and get that missile expansion too, because you can never have enough missiles. Ugh. The camera angle makes this a little awkward. Oh, guess who apparently doesn't have good depth perception? This guy. Oh, hey, thank you, elevator, for being so nice. I wish other games did elevators that way, where they just helped you if you fell. Like, hey, this guy's down here. Why don't we just move? Oh God, really? We're just gonna fail that all over again. I was thinking about starting an FTL Let's Play as of recording this because they recently came out with the free DLC for the game, which expands the content. And that game's a lot of fun. I'm very, 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 very bad at it, but it's still fun. And that's probably what makes a good game good. So if you're bad at it and still want to play it. I also like to play a lot more games with other people that end up just creating funny situations on their own. Like pretty much any Gary's Mod game mode will do that. And then I had some footage of a nice little game called Warframe, because that game is notorious for its bugs. And I totally went the wrong way. I didn't even need to come up here. What am I doing? I wanted to go down. Okay, so but I had Warframe footage and don't know quite what I did with it. It's probably on a flash drive somewhere, but I don't know if anybody is interested in seeing all that. And there'll be more League content in the future, as long as I end up recording that when playing with other people. Alright, to make this this area go a little faster, this is the room that contains our thermal visor. I'm just going to go ahead and scan these terminals as we go down. So there's 3 of them, which Nintendo is a big fan of the number 3. And that's alright, because it makes it easier to figure out everything. Okay. So in a sec we'll actually be able to tell if the gamma's messed up or if I'm crazy. It's a floor down. Darn it. Thanks, Space Pirates. Make me lose my concentration. Let's do that. Okay. There's our big shiny column down. Now we just need the rings, because those are blocking us from getting them. Alright, nope, you're still alive. Blow you up. There's the other one. There's the other one. Okay, I got that. Now a gimmick to force you to use your thermal visor. Alright. Get ready, guys. Things are about to get colorful. That's unpowered. Okay. Okay, I wasn't crazy. The game was not messed up. Okay, now everything's colorful. This allows us to read heat signatures and all that other nonsense, while giving us a fun equilateral triangle to look through. And luckily this allows us to see invisible space pirates, because those guys are kind of... I'm not actually sure if you can see them with the X-ray visor, even though you probably should be able to. But that's for another video to be tested out in. Alright, and if I remember correctly, we're gonna see more Metroids in a few seconds. Because I know they're gonna... Okay. Run, my Metroid friend. Get the space pirate. What are you doing sitting in your corner? Get the space pirate, please. Nah, I mean space pirate. Come on, dude, it's not that hard to find a space pirate. They're everywhere around here. The wall. Come on. Come here. You are supposed to help me not get eaten by a Metroid. Get eaten instead and stop clipping to the wall. I just realized the underwater levels are gonna be really slow until we get the gravity suit. Okay, it doesn't look like we're actually going to get to the hardest fight, because at the point that I'm looking at the timestamp, it's 22 minutes. It's going to be a little shorter though, because I think I have some minor stuff to get. But, you know. Okay, so this is showing us these that can only be seen by the thermal visor. If we hit them with our wave beam, I'll just power up whatever it's connected to. Stop it. You guys are rude. Oops. I made a mistake. Stop doing that, please, security drone. Now is not the time. There are Metroids loose in the other room. I promise, not my fault. Boing. Alright, more space pirates. More Metroids to set loose. Run, my pets. Be free. While I run away in fear. Because I'm lazy and I don't want to kill you all. Oh. Hey, buddy. Pardon me. Pardon me more. Excuse me. Coming through. Bounty hunter. No time for you guys. There is a turn. Boop. Alright, you're out of the way. I'm good to take out the thermal visor. Hopefully there is a bunch more rooms where I can just run through them. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. If I can just run through here. This area, I think, has some sort of artifact in it somewhere. No, it's a different area in Vendrana. You have to blow up a tower and knock it over. It might actually be a power bomb expansion, now that I think about it. But we won't have to deal with that for a little while. Boop. Oh. See a spontaneous laser. Alright, let's just cut it at this save room. It's about 25 minutes. Alright. That should be it, guys. I'll see you in the next one.